wanna be the very best.
Just know when you see me, you're looking at
The very best.
You could have 10 master balls, you still can't match.
The very best.
Don't care about legendary birds, you can't attack.
The very best.
Ash Ketchum catches them all, but I only catch.
The very best.
Yo, what up, guys? It's Sontj. It's 3 a.m. right now. I'm making this video. I couldn't sleep, mostly because I've never been able to sleep, and also personal reasons. If you know, you've been following my channel, etc. But I don't want to go into that. So we're going to talk about My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia, episode 1, the very anticipated anime. A lot of people, especially from that world, who hypes up every anime that comes up, the next big 3. This is supposed to be like the replacement of Naruto or some shit like that. And so far I've really enjoyed the episode. It's not like One Punch Man, but the whole hero aspect and the main character wanting to be recognized shows the One Punch Man effect, because everyone, the One Punch Man phase is still there, and I'm still salty about it because the fan base is cancer, but we're not gonna get into that. It also has a Naruto effect because this character, he's like, I don't know, it gets off of kind of a Naruto effect, but a lot of people saying it's just like Naruto, and I don't really see it. Like, the only people that reminds me of like Naruto characters is the main character, Izuku, and All Might, because Might guy, All Might, get it? It's kind of the same. So the episode is mostly about the origin of the main character Izuku and how he is not I forgot the name, what they call these people with powers. It's some weird type of name. I haven't watched the episode in a couple days now, but I watched it, and he's pretty much getting bullied, and just because he's in a world where there's 80% people with powers, and he's one of those 20% that doesn't have powers. And I'm assuming he's going to gain powers because in the opening and endings they show him doing shit, so he's got to have some type of powers. And he really looked up to All Might, and I am assuming he's like the strongest guy of all time. And he's this Might guy figure, like he's like the greatest hero of all time. And he really wants to be that, but he was born without powers, and everyone else had powers, and he's just the unlucky one. And he gets bullied by this fucktard named Katsuki. I'm assuming that he's gonna be a dick, but I'm gonna grow to love the character. And then you can, I'm kind of like, this video is not gonna be too organized. I'm gonna go piece by piece in the different parts of the episode, not really in order. So you get to see different heroes fight, like this guy, he's called Yamato something, and he has these wood powers, but it's showing how heroes are fighting to get recognized. Like this chick who's straight up fan service, giant woman with the nice ass, and everyone kept on saying, that ass, that ass, that ass. And it's like a world with heroes are trying to compete with each other, because it's 80% people, it's 80% of the population have powers. Either you're a villain or a hero. And so somewhat in the episode, Izuku gets inspired that, okay, I'm not going to give up and trying to be a hero. But the villain that All Might was going after, because it's shown in this episode that All Might is not All Might of all times. We don't get to see his face, but he's some skinny dude with blonde hair, but he transforms into All Might. And he loses track of the villain, and the villain meets up Izuku, and he's about to kill Izuku practically, and All Might shows up, which is Izuku's favorite hero, and saves the day. And Izuku is trying his best to figure out, how can I be a hero without having these powers everyone else has? And All Might is trying to escape because it shows that he has a weakness, that he can't stay in his All Might form for long. And so it shows off that Izuku finally tells All Might that he asks the question how he's going to be a hero without powers, and that's how the episode ends off. So comedy, pretty good. It's not as funny as One Punch Man, but it still has some good jokes in there. The feels, it hits you really good in the feels, and it kind of sucks that I watched this episode after that. You know that one scene where he looks at his mother and says, "Can I be your hero too?" That has become a meme on Twitter, so it's hard to take that scene seriously now. I wish it's a strong scene, but it's kind of funny now that the thumbnail I'm using right now has become a meme. But yeah, I also like how All Might, you never see his eyes, and he's always dynamic all the time. Katsuki, he's a fucking dick, man. Like, a lot of these characters, I don't know. I'm still liking the superhero effect. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of characters that's going to become important in the story. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of people saying that this is the greatest anime of all time based off the first episode. Guys, if this becomes a cancerous fan base like One Punch Man, I'm going to stop reviewing this fucking series. Like, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to try to review it, but if I get dick writers and stuff like that of One Punch Man, I'm going to stop reviewing this series, okay? But as of right now, my personal opinion, episode 1, 8 or 9 out of 10, okay? 9 out of 10 episode. Not the greatest anime of all time, but it's good for what it is right now. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. This is brought to you by who made Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which really shows the animation is great. The storytelling is really good. It really make me feel for Izuku, and also see how All Might, he's like a really strong superhero, but he also has his weakness and secrets, which I enjoy. Now, yeah, that's the end of the review here. 8 out of, no, I would say 9 out of 10, amazing for this episode. Now, here comes just random parts, like, that's the end of the review, guys, okay? You came here for the review, that's the review. Now, here's my problem. You know that I have an addiction to making top lists. And what my problem is right now is that every time I get into a new anime, because I already told you guys I'm going to be watching Fate Stay, those 2 series, and I'm going to watch this. My problem is this, I gotta make my own images for top strongest lists. And it really is aggravating for me because I have an addiction. There's a reason why I'm the MJ of top lists, because I have an addiction. No matter what I see, if I enjoy something, I want a power scale and top strongest. And that's gonna be my problem for this entire series. I gotta make my own images like I did with One Punch Man, which is very irritating. But yeah, this is my personal problems, man. I don't even know why I'm putting this video, but I had it in my mind. I said, fuck it, I'm saying it. But yeah, so for Fate Stay and this series in general, it's going to be kind of aggravating, but I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm going to make my own images for my own videos. I'm not going to rely on Wikipedia and Google search to find these pictures, because no one is actually making images for it. So I got to do it myself. But anyway, guys, that was a random part. That's not even a part of the review that I was just bitching about. That was just a personal YouTube thing for Sontj, the MJ of top lists, of the top strongest and power scaling lists. But yeah, if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. And if you enjoyed my commentary, subscribe. Sontj out. Peace. Love you all.
That's all, folks.